There's a lot of going across the nation today, but right here in Southern Illinois, we have our own campaign called #GiveSI. And you might have noticed yesterday that it got kicked off just a little bit early. That's just because the Southern Illinois Community Foundation has so many nonprofits being a part of their organization to basically spread some amazing experiences, to share some amazing opportunities with those citizens and people throughout Southern Illinois that need them desperately. Today, we are going to be doing little 10-minute interviews throughout the day, and you will get some one-on-one time with some of these executive directors, some of these people that are volunteers, and some that are just outright just giving of themselves and their time. So without further ado, this isn't about me. Let's get started. I'm going to bring in Cassie here just a second of Pregnancy Matters, if all goes well. Good morning, Cassie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
Well, so far, I'm a little bit behind. We're about 1 minute behind, but I can hear you, and we've got video and we've got images. So I think we're off to an amazing start. So let me ask you a couple of things. You have been, this is my third year of interviewing you with Pregnancy Matters. So you've been a part of this GiveSI campaign from the beginning. And so just kind of give everybody an update of what has happened over the last 3 years and how you've had an impact and how your presence in Southern Illinois is truly changing and making lives better.
Well, one amazing thing, this all started right before COVID, I believe. So even through COVID, we were able to help families. We went down to bare bones and just, no more volunteers, just the staff. And we were still able to help families receive pregnancy tests, receive diapers and formula for their children. And even recently with the formula shortage, we have been working sometimes tirelessly, looking from store to store and calling different places and helping moms and dads find formula for their babies. So it's just that whole wraparound support that Pregnancy Matters gives to women and families of Southern Illinois.
So when someone is donating today to you, is there anything specific that you guys are kind of earmarking this for, or what will their money go to?
Their money will go towards helping provide that material assistance. So when we receive either grants or just special donations like this, we like to purchase things like car seats and pack and plays. We like to make sure that babies of Southern Illinois have safe equipment, that families are educated on the awareness of SIDS and proper car seat safety usage. So it's all about helping these young families.
And just kind of let people know. I think sometimes we don't address what the cost of these things are. Just if just ballpark. What do some of the pack and plays cost nowadays and car seats cost?
Oh my goodness, they can get outrageous. So one good thing I learned from becoming a car seat safety technician is that all car seats that are sold they all meet the same minimum safety requirements. So the car seats that I buy that are about $55 to sometimes for the special ones, I have to spend like $85. Those are the lower cost ones, but they still meet the same safety requirements that the $300 and $400 car seats. They just don't have as many bells and whistles. So some car seats might cost, $55 to $90, while pack and plays, I can try to find them on sale for about $45 to $50. I try to buy them up when I find them at that price, but they can even run up to $150.
That's crazy to think about the cost of that. And so when people are donating today, and I'm talking to you out there, they're considering, a $50 to $100 donation can actually cover one person, but every little bit, like every dollar, every $5, it adds up and it has a huge impact. And first off, just safety, right? The car seat. I remember taking my daughter home. And you don't think about those things, but when you put them in there, you're like, is this really good enough? And plus, it takes an engineering degree to make sure that you can get that car seat in there.
It can be so frustrating.
It is. It's this, and you're dealing with new parents, and so and sometimes parents that have multiple kids. So I'm sure it's overwhelming. The last thing they need to worry about is some of the basic needs that their kids need. Now, let's talk about this formula thing. Are we back to normal, or are you still needing assistance and our families needing assistance with formula?
It's definitely not back to normal, but it's getting a little bit better than it was. So formulas are kind of coming in brand by brand in surges. So you can definitely tell it's more of a like a shipping and manufacturing issue, because they'll have a lot of Enfamil Infant, which is the yellow can. And then a week later, they won't have any of that, but they'll have the Enfamil Gentlease, which is the purple can. And for the families that have soy or special needs, it's really scary. They spend a lot of time and sometimes extra money stocking up when it's in.
How has your program grown over the last 3 years that we've been doing this campaign with you?
We have actually hired the lady who does our ultrasounds. So her name is Jenny, and we're working on getting her here for even more hours now to be able to provide ultrasounds to women who have had a positive pregnancy test. And all of our services are free and they're confidential, and so it's a great value to add. While we've done ultrasounds for a long time, it's nice to have her out of the volunteer and into the employee, so we can have her here more often.
So who can use your services? Like who, what kind of people are I guess allowed, permitted? Because this is one of those topics that people don't know. Is it free? Is it at no cost? Do I have to have some money? Is it just for certain types of people? Like who can use your organization?
So anybody who is looking for a pregnancy test, that one's obvious, but there's no cost, there's no insurance information, there's no income or residency requirements. Doesn't matter if you have a job or don't have a job, have insurance or don't. With our material assistance, all it matters is that it's your child or you're the legal guardian. And even sometimes like we'll go to the hospital. A woman has just given birth and she doesn't have a car seat, and so we'll go to the hospital and provide her with that car seat, and sometimes even help her install it.
I think it's one of those things that you probably wish you didn't have this job, but you're happy to have this job. It would be nice if everything was provided as soon as a child was born into this beautiful world. But unfortunately, it isn't that way, and we're very fortunate to have an organization in Southern Illinois. Now, this is is it by county? Can anybody come in? Can Williamson County, Jackson County, like anybody that's in the area?
Yeah, we have offices in Marion and Carbondale. They can go to either office, just whichever one's closer. We share clients, but we also share limits too. So we work together. And I have some families that might be visiting their families from Chicago, and they're here and they need diapers. So we can help them too. So, as long as you can prove that it's your child or you're the legal guardian, we're going to help you.
Well, wrapping everything up, I want to give you the last opportunity to reach out to the people that will see this video today, tomorrow, and 20 years from now. What do you want to say to them about donating to Pregnancy Matters?
It's just a very special time to get to help Pregnancy Matters as we wrap our arms around women and young families that maybe they need that material assistance because they're having a hard time finding a job, or sometimes they may have jobs, but they need that emotional support and that education. So you're just helping all sorts of different families that are all around us.
Well, I think you have an amazing organization, and I think the organization itself is successful by the people that lead it. So thank you, and thank you for all your leadership, and thanks for all the people that volunteer at your organization as well. And good luck today. Go out there, and everybody, if you are interested in donating to Pregnancy Matters, there's a scrolling link at the bottom you can do. You can go to the Southern Illinois Community Foundation. There's so many ways today to donate. If you have to, reach out to Cassie. She'll let you know how to donate too. So have a wonderful day, Cassie, and good luck.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.